They say that the way of the warrior is to seek death. But a man can seek death anywhere, even in a far-off land. So it was that I set out on a great journey, prepared to give my life to do my duty.
This is really strange. How's it going, guys? Everybody's Spice here. That was really strange. That whole freaking... A lot of games ask that in the beginning straight away. It's like, hey, what language do you want this game in? Acquire. Well, we've played a game by those guys before. Most definitely. Oh, that is actually... I have never seen that Dolby logo, well, come out like that before. Tracking memory card, no. Yes, because we're going to be starting a new save here. This shit takes forever, but it's worth watching. So I'll shut up probably. Right, so welcome guys to Let's Play, holy shit, come on, there we go. Fucking Samurai Western, 2005 by Acquire/Spike, and licensed by Digital Bros, never heard of those guys before. This is another one of Acquire's games, which they seem to love doing the freaking, hold on, it's a bit too loud for me, the genre of fucking samurais and Japanese and ninjas and all that stuff. They seem to love it. So, this is the only game in the Samurai Western series, because it's not a series, it's a standalone game, but technically it's a spin-off of the Way of the Samurai series. And if you notice in like the beginning intro cutscene, it starts off with a regular like in-game model cutscene, and then when it switches to the high contrast colors, it switches to a live action video. Like you can see that it's not textures, it's actually like a live action FMV. But they covered it up with like the lighting and everything to make it look like in-game footage, but it's not. And then as soon as the lighting comes back and you like see his face and everything, it all comes back to like freaking in-game cutscene, whatever. This is all fine. This is all fine. This is all fine. I don't know what filter is. It doesn't really say what that is. Yeah. I'm done. Here. There we go. Press X. And this game is quite fun. I think I want to say. It's a short game. It's not very long. I've never beaten it. But if you like cowboys, and you like samurais, and you like people with swords beating people with guns, well, then this is the game for you. 2005, kind of late in PS2's life, but nonetheless, still pretty awesome.
They say that the way of the warrior is to seek death. But a man can seek death anywhere.
Yo,
Even in a foul flight.
even a far away land.
So it was I set out on a great journey.
That's your guy journey.
Prepared to give my life to do my duty.
Doing his duty, right. Interestingly, I think I like the voice acting in this game. Not because it's amazing or something, but because, I don't know, it seems fitting. Noticing that he's speaking English, but it's not dubbed English. It's like, you know, a Japanese guy trying to speak English. Or it's an American guy trying to do a Japanese accent in English. His model looks terrible, but mine looks awesome, so whatever.
Get a load of this feller. I don't think he's from around here.
See what?
Hey, you habla inglés?
Okay, whatever. That guy's speaking Spanish. He's Mexican, whatever. But like the other guy, he's like a Southern belle. That's the thing with this game. Is like there's a lot of Texans. It's supposed to be in Texas, right? Because that's the cowboy land. But I mean, there's a lot of Southern accents in this game, and it's weird. It's like, oh, he didn't flinch on the gun. Boom. Ho ho! I am the guy who is the cool guy.
What? You think you can beat us with that overgrown knife?
Who calls it an overgrown knife? Everyone's seen a sword at some point. It's not like the swords have been completely obsolete at this point. They're still using like cavalry swords. That ends World War I. So this is a very, very hack and slash kind of game. And the thing is that's kind of disappointing is that there's not a lot of depth to it. Is that it's really just mash square to win. And R1 and C, R1 and circle do the exact same thing. That's how much, like, there's not much depth in this game. It's just like, you have two buttons and they're both not used. It's kind of disappointing. And you press R1 and you do this little spin that makes you, like, invulnerable to bullets. Very useful. Unless you're attacking, of course. Or if you stand still, you can just deflect bullets. Or you can do jump attack, which does tons and knocks enemies down. When you knock them down, you can pick them up. Don't kill me, I got children. It's so funny. You could use it's like so silly, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. But these guys are all trying to kill me for whatever reason. I don't know. They don't like Japanese people, or rather, they would be like, "Hey, this China man, he's the guy out of this town. You don't belong here," or something like that. I see. There's all these guys with the same model, and then it's telling you to do like a power attack, which is like, oops, not that. Yeah, just to like yeah, boom, like a super kick, whatever. My power attack is a kick, which is really weird. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Okay, and you pick up items. I mean, items were like objects, some objects. Obviously, this one because it's like, you know, you can tell its lighting is not affected by the in-game lighting. So it's like, oh, those are one of the things you pick up. Whatever. Oh, dynamite. Get away from that. You don't want to be knocked down. It's one of the worst things in this game. Feel that person's throwing bombs. Oh, this is kind of like not useful that much, but look, watch this. Come on, throw it at me. Okay, it's too close. Oh my god, I can't do it. There you go. You can knock stuff away with your sword, but this is more something that just happens randomly. Like, you don't try to do it because alright, let me actually just show off the bolt deflection as well. You just mash it and then you're invulnerable to bullets. It's more useful when there's more enemies around. Other than that, you just want to just keep moving forward and mashing R1 because then you're like pretty much invulnerable. You see, you just dodge, yeah, just invulnerable to bullets all day. Boom, 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 boom. Basically, this game is High Noon Yasuo the game, basically. Or rather, High Noon Yasuo is this. Boom, boom, boom. You just keep going around messing up people. It's like no problem. Oh, he's actually blocking. That's new. And then your life is that that greenish. It's like mint green, which is weird for life. Usually it's not like that. Weapon level up. In the bottom left, and then the red bar is your mass brigade, and that's basically like Lotus mode, which from right away the same, which is basically Devil Trigger, I guess you want to say. It's super mode. Just, you know, when you're in this mode, which at some point I'll be able to show off here. Let's see, where do all these guys come from? They just spawn out of nowhere. Fucking boom, 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 boom. channeling the spins. Can't stop me. I can't tell if that thing's a woman or not. It's like a feminine kind of scream. Oh, he's stabbing me? Stabbing me? I don't think so. And take this fucker. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. Killed one hit. Ouch. Pick you up. And he's just firing all over the place. Mastery God, right. So, behold. Oh, Super Saiyan! Right. You cannot to me! Kisama! You just one hit enemies all over the place. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to show that off because it just like killed everyone too fast, but whatever. Oh, I love the way Samurai put away the swords. It's so cool. Ah, now you've seen the intro video, basically. And this is our main character, and his name is Gojiro. Pretty cool name for a character, whatever. A wanted poster, basically. So I find, see that part there is like if it's actually voiced by the same voice actor as his English voice, then it's commendable that it's actually a Japanese guy trying to speak English, because then it's like an authentic accent. No record, yeah. Skill points, blah blah. No fall bonus. Oh, because I never got knocked down. Getting knocked down is kind of a bad thing in this game, like getting knocked on your ass. Student. Yay, cowboy hat. Checking that memory card. Overwriting data. Override all the datas. Okay, so... just gonna pause the recording here just to make sure that everything's all good. Be right back. Right. Oh, get that out of the way. So here's a stage selection. This game is very arcade-ish, and where it's like, you know, you just go from one place to the next. It's very much like the original, like the Tenchu games in what sense. High score. Oh, we had to break those, huh? Okay. Normal. The practice mode is like, I don't think you actually count as beating the mission. It's just like easy mode, whatever. A guy told me that I'm supposed to put all my points in the defense, and I'm gonna trust it, because usually these kind of games, it gets harder as it goes on, like a lot harder. Cowboy hat, because that's what was cool, because you got to be a cowboy samurai. That's kind of the point of the game, no? Alright, I only have one sword. Pretty much all I can do. The custom rules is like stuff you can do to make the game harder. I think you gain more points there. Life 110. Yeah. And like, see, what is it? Like, other clothing actually adds to your stats. See, it like gives me more life, but it gives me less power, which doesn't make any sense. But it's just like, you know, gameplay mechanics. I would have liked if it was just aesthetic instead of like it gives you stats, because then it's like I can wear whatever I want. It's probably still want to. Whoa. Scale. Can I put a scale of it as well? Left analog stick. L1. Oh wow. Bigger, smaller. Whoa. That looks fucking silly. Default. There we go. Cancel. Don't want to mess with that till later. This is the kind of game that's like it wants you to beat it multiple times.
He blew into this town like a prairie breeze.
Hello, Steve Blum.
This mysterious man from the Far East.
Chinaman.
He called himself a samurai, and his name was Gojiro Kiryu. The moment we saw him, Claudia and I knew this breeze would soon turn into a storm.
Turn into a storm. Steve Blum, you can't hide your voice. It's so hard for him to hide his voice. Like, he's a good voice actor, but like, he doesn't vary much in his actual voice. Much like Laura Bailey and Jennifer Hale.
What can I get ya? A glass of milk?
That is like,
I'm looking for this man.
have you seen this man?
Just a minute there.
Looking for,
Hold your
what's
horses
his name?
there, partner. Don't go
Kyoji.
asking about that varmint if you value your life. After
She
all,
has got like
this is
one of the most
Goldberg's
stripperific dresses I've ever seen without going straight into ecchi hentai, whatever. Huh. Steve Blum not happy.
Well, what do you plan to do with him if you find him, stranger?
She's pretty much like wearing nothing underneath that. That is what I will do. I will bring honor to my family. Basically, yeah, that's what he's gonna do.
He will taste the steel in my soul.
See, taste steal my soul.
Ooh-wee. Looks like we got ourselves a live one.
We don't have any foreigners around here, so why don't you just move on?
See, what's
We
up
don't
with the
want
southern
any trouble.
accents? I don't understand. Like, they're in the south, yes, but Texas. Oh, see, look at that. Her dress doesn't even cover her ass. It's ridiculous.
I heard that some foolish person has been going around sticking
Now we got
his
Mr.
nose
Louisiana
into
from France.
our business.
Also a huge black guy. Hello, Dudley.
The
French version.
That, do you?
Nope.
You're just a little too late.
Ooh, I think FPS is hitting a hit for a reason. I think I know why.
You.
I'll fix it after this cutscene, I think.
Quite a handsome man. It's a
FPS
shame
drops
that
with
you
the
have
window
to
recording.
be
God damn it!
killed.
Oh, it's whatever. He's a bad guy.
But I'm afraid the decision is out of my
Oh, look at us. We all have the same animation. That one guy sleeping was like, it's another day at the bar. There we go. Alright, so mission 2. Pretty much all you have to do here is kill everybody. It's super simple. I don't know if the what she calls it, the stand still. No. Why? What she calls it? I don't know if the mastery bar carries into the next stage, and if it does, I might just only save it for bosses or like when I really need it. Because as cool as it is, I feel like as this game goes on, it's just all going to be about killing these generic mooks, and it's going to get to the point where there's so many of them on the screen, whatever. Boom! Come here. What? Oh, well, that doesn't work. I had a feeling that wouldn't work. Boom. You don't really run, you just mash R1. Just mash R1 and move around. Unfortunately, you can't just grab enemies like out of the air. You have to knock them down. But you can also grab objects. That doesn't make any fucking sense, but whatever. I imagine it's more useful on harder difficulties, where it's like enemies do tons more, so you pretty much never want to get hit. You can use chairs, whatever, and throw them at people. But throwing is like really fucking slow, so it's not that useful. Who are you? I am Yasuo. Whatever. Boom. Spin. Shimmy. I want to took the dance lessons from Bruce Lee. Don't you know? Boom. What's up? And it's been a while. Like on 24th hit, I don't know how long to get this going. Probably gone. Yeah, it's gone. Damn it. As soon as I said that, of course. Stand still. Oh, knock doesn't see what I mean? Just like I knock their stuff out of the air. It's ridiculous. Maybe if all these guys tried shooting me at once, they'd get me. But then again, I'd say they'd just be superhuman and just dodge fucking everything. It doesn't even matter. Like, and this guy's throwing that. Like, he has the knife right there. Why doesn't he just stab me with it? I don't understand. You're dead. Oh, camera angle going waste. Oh, camera angle going nuts. Whoa. Okay, if you press L2, you enter this weird, poorly designed first-person mode, which is really shitty. Like, it feels very awkward to use, and it's like you can barely see what you're doing. So, no first-person mode. There's a lock-on mode, but you have to hold down R2. Kind of annoying. You can't just press it. Well, Mr. Machine Gun over here, which doesn't make any sense since they didn't invent handheld machine guns until the late 1800s. I mean, like, not even handheld. They invented handheld machine guns in, like, the early 1900s, not like, you know, the Tommy gun, whatever. They had machine guns back then, but they were the big, like, machine gun ones, the ones you put on the ground. Hooah! It's pretty simple.
Well, it looks like I underestimated you.
Underestimate me, yes.
We shall meet again.
We shall meet again. I am from France. Yes, will you like my baguette? Oui. Once again. And then the model just clipped back together. It's like, who is that strange foreigner? I don't know. Max combo 33. Damage. Alright, that's skill points. No fall bonuses again. I think you get that every time pretty much because there's no explosives on that stage. And the only thing that knocks you down are like bosses and explosives. I am a Ronin, yes. Makawari, yay. Bad guy hat. Interesting historical note about Ronin. If you don't know what a Ronin is a samurai who does not have a master, or had a master but is no longer on the employment of his master. And that is usually because, okay, what is this? High stance. Can send enemies flying with his powerful attack. His heavy blade will mow them down like grass. But it's weaker than my regular sword, that's because it's +1. But I'll try it out. Bad guy hat. 10-gallon hat favored by criminals. Does it really hold 10 gallons? Wait, it's not even showing up. Where the hell? Oh, it's on your back. And you can wear both. That's so weird. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna wear both. Yeah, sure. Starts the game. Ronin, right, anyways, like,